Good morning, my name's Mrs. Blake and I'm going to be a teacher in Oak Class. I'm really excited to see you in September and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself, tell you about one of the topics we're going to be doing and then I'm going to read you a story. So I've got two children at St Catherine's already. One of them is Alfie and he's nearly 10 and Betsy who's nearly 7. So they're going to be going into year 5 and year 2. I love exercise and I've been doing the Joe Wicks. I don't know if any of you have at home with your families, and I've been doing it with Alfie and Betsy, and we've also been doing the running. So we're doing Couch to 5K. I really also like crafting, and we've been learning how to knit, and we've been painting things and making things out of our recycling stuff. So hopefully you'll be able to see a lot of these things when you come into school. The topic that I'm really excited about is our farm topic, and it's called Carrots and Cows, and it is all about farm animals and growing and making things with things that we can grow in our garden. So you'll be seeing lots of things we're going to do, and we're also going to be doing some baking where hopefully we'll bake some bread and we'll learn about the little red hen and how bread is all made. So that's something I'm really excited about. And then I'm just going to read you this story. I don't know if you know this story. It's called A Squash and a Squeeze by Julia Donaldson. And I've chosen it because it's also got farm animals in it. So I'm sure we'll be doing it in September and you can have a listen first. A Squash and a Squeeze. A little old lady lived by herself with a table and chairs and a jug on the shelf. A wise old man heard her grumble and grouse. "There's not enough room in my house. Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your hen," said the wise old man. "Take in my hen? What a curious plan!" Well, the hen laid an egg on the fireside rug and flapped round the room, knocking over the jug. The little old lady cried, "What shall I do? It was poky for one, it's tiny for two. My nose has a tickle and there's no room to sneeze. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your goat," said the wise old man. "Take in my goat? What a curious plan." Well, the goat chewed the curtains and trod on the egg, then sat down to nibble the table leg. The little old lady cried, "Glory be! It was tiny for two, it's titchy for three. The hen pecks a goat and the goat's got fleas. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your pig," said the wise old man. "Take in my pig? What a curious plan." So she took in her pig, who kept chasing the hen and raiding the larder again and again. The little old lady cried, "Stop, I implore. It was titchy for three, it's teeny for four. Even the pig in the larder agrees my house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your cow," said the wise old man. "Take in my cow? What a curious plan!" Well, the cow took one look and charged straight at the pig, then jumped on the table and tapped out a jig. The little old lady cried, "Heavens alive! It was teeny for four, it's weeny for five. I'm tearing my hair out, I'm down on my knees. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take them all out," said the wise old man, "but then I'll be back where I first began." So she opened the window and out flew the hen. That's better, at last I can sneeze again. She shooed out the goat and shoved out the pig. My house is beginning to feel pretty big. She huffed and she puffed and she pushed out the cow. Just look at my house, it's enormous now. Thank you, old man, for the work you have done. It was weeny for 5, it's gigantic for 1. There's no need to grumble and there's no need to grouse. There's plenty of room in my house. And now she's full of frolics and fiddle-dee-dees. It isn't a squash and it isn't a squeeze. Yes, she's full of frolics and fiddle-dee-dees. It isn't a squash or a squeeze. And that's the end. I hope you like that story. We'll be reading it in September and I look forward to seeing you then. Make sure you look at all the other things on our website. Make sure you see the video that we've done of our outside area and some of the bits in the classroom. And make sure you see the welcome booklet, which has got pictures of all of us in it.